Oke, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Kembali lagi bersama gua Andri pribadi dan sekarang kita melanjutkan game Back to the Future. Sebenarnya gue udah main tadi, udah sempet ngerekam segala. Taunya, taunya mikrofon gue nggak dicolok. Jadi kan kadang-kadang gue habis ngerekaman itu karena gue cabut biar nggak ribet gitu ketika gue pengen main game yang nggak gue rekam gitu loh. Oke deh, kita new game lagi aja. Tapi kayaknya agak berat banget ya. Settingnya bener gak sih? Aduh, udah benar, udah benar. Ntar dulu gue lihat ini. Karena gua kan komputernya agak berat, jadi gua kecilin ininya, resolusinya. Oke, kita continue berarti. Jangan new game. Yes, show goals. Telltale Games. Recently association with Universal Back to the Future. Gue kesel banget. Sumpah gue kesel banget.
What? Where am I? Citizen Plus? Citizen Plus!
Oke. Here we go again. Tadi gue udah sempat keluar gitu loh. Gue jadi kesel sendiri.
Make sure the McFly boy is prepped for his Citizen Plus treatment by the time I finish with my husband.
How is Citizen Brown?
I'm afraid it's worse than we imagined. He's gone completely antisocial.
Darn.
We're using every tool at our disposal to snap him out of it. But I fear that nothing short of a complete personality rebuild will bring our leader back to us.
And it's all McFly's fault?
Unbelievable, isn't it? One teenage hooligan has brought Hill Valley to the brink of ruin. Well. Let me know when he's ready. I'll be tending to Citizen Brown.
Oke.
I gotta get out of here and rescue Doc.
Sebelumnya di sini ada Jennifer. Aduh, gue ngulang lagi deh. Semuanya gue males banget sebenarnya.
Jen? Hey, Jennifer! I gotta get her attention.
Oke. Di sini ada kamera, nyala nggak ya?
Martin?
Dad, is that you?
Who else would it be?
Where are you?
Back in the garage. What are you doing in the Citizen Plus ward?
Edna threw me in here.
She can't do that to my son. How can I help?
Jadi kita kalau mau nyalain kamera ini, pertama kita harus ngedengerin Edna sama penjaganya itu bicara, baru bisa nyalain kamera ini. Dia nyala otomatis ya, bukan kita nyalain.
Could you let me talk to Jennifer?
Jennifer Parker?
Yeah, she's in the room next door.
Let's see, that'd be waiting room beta. Got it.
You're all patched in, son. Jennifer.
Jennifer.
Martin, is that you? Where are you?
I'm over here, in the camera.
Oh, Martin, aren't you in enough trouble already?
Trouble? Jen, what are you talking about?
You know, with all the drinking and the PDAs.
Jennifer, what's wrong with you? You sound strange.
I used to be strange, Martin, but thanks to my first Citizen Plus treatment, I'm well on my way to becoming an average, well-adjusted teenager.
Citizen Plus?
Okay.
Oh no, Jen, not you too.
Why your door open?
Why is your door open?
Now that I'm finished with my Citizen Plus treatment, I'm free to go whenever I want. I'm just waiting for the nice guard to escort me out.
Okay, break me out.
Hey, on your way out, do you think you could help me break out of here?
Oh, I couldn't do that, Martin. It's against the rules.
Okay, could you come visit me?
Okay, forget breaking out. Could you at least come visit me? It's kind of lonely in here.
I
Yep.
don't think it's a good idea for us to see each other until you've undergone your first Citizen Plus treatment.
Why not?
Because your gosh danged hormones are out of control, Martin.
Oke, snap out of it.
Jen, snap out of it. This isn't the real you. I mean, it's kind of like the real you, but not like the real you in this timeline.
Wow, that's...
I know, it sounds crazy.
I'd never call you crazy, Martin. You're just sick. I should know, I used to be sick too. But now I never want to spray paint a Buick or listen to rock music ever again.
Oke, what time is it?
Hey, do you know what time it is?
No.
Didn't they give you some kind of digital watch when you were done with all that brainwashing?
The Citizen Plus watch? I won't get one of those for another 5 or 6 treatments.
Oke.
Rats.
Oke.
How'd you wind up in the Citizen Plus program anyway?
My dad signed me up, and it's a good thing too. I was completely out of control.
I kind of liked it.
Edna turning people into robots.
Jen, this whole Citizen Plus thing is a scam. Edna's using it to take control of everyone in Hill Valley, including her husband.
You know, Citizen Edna told me you were having paranoid delusions, but I had no idea.
So, what was your Citizen Plus treatment like anyway?
Well, that's weird. I don't really remember. Must be a side effect of the treatments.
Yep. And you forget everything.
Could you hang around for a few minutes? It's nice to have someone to talk to.
I'll be here until the guard comes for me. Then I'll really have to tell him about how you're hijacking the cameras.
Oke.
Oh, come on, don't be a narc.
I'm not a narc. I'm a good citizen.
Kita harus bicara sama guardnya ini.
Hello?
What?
My stuff locked in the
I
cage.
saw my stuff locked in a cage.
In order to ensure that Citizen Plus patients don't injure themselves, their belongings are placed in a locked box until the completion of their Citizen Plus treatment.
Injure themselves?
It's a very intensive process. Some people can't handle it.
Okay, take a look.
Can I take a look at my stuff for a second?
Why?
I want to make sure my guitar neck isn't getting bent.
What?
Come on, man, my parents spent a fortune on that thing.
Fine. Back away from the door, sir.
Oke.
There. How's the guitar?
I guess it's okay.
Good.
Nah, sekarang udah nanya ke guard itu, kita menanyakan kombinasinya ke bapaknya ini di sini.
Dad,
How can I help, son?
I try to pick okay.
I tried to peek over the guard's shoulder to get the combination, but he's too tall.
Over his shoulder? Hold on.
What?
I may have it on tape.
Zoom, enhance. Zoom, enhance.
Ha! What?
The camera was high enough to see over his shoulder.
Nice work, Dad.
The combination is 2 left, 8 right, 18 left, 32 right.
All right.
Hey, your guitar! I'm sorry I tried to throw it out.
Yeah, the guitar's pretty cool, but this is what I care about.
No fair making your dad all misty, son.
Oke, sekarang tinggal ini dibuka. Nah.
Okay, Jen, here's a
Dicolokin
little
maksud
something
gue.
I think you're gonna like. At least, I hope you still do.
Martin?
Jennifer.
Oh, Martin. Martin? What are you doing?
What's going on here?
I have no idea, sir. I was minding my own business when all of a sudden a horrible noise started coming out of that camera.
Well, that's not right.
Yeah,
Yep.
well, neither is this.
Halo.
No one scrambles my brain. You hear me? No one. I'm Jennifer Parker, rock and roller.
Oke.
Oh, yeah, right.
Lupa dia. Gua masih dikurung.
Jen!
No time for small talk, McFly. We need to get you disguised so we can walk out of here. Calvin Klein underwear? Really?
There. How do I look?
Little short for a stormtrooper, but it'll have to do. Come on!
Stormtroopers, Star Wars mungkin dia pikir ya. Oke. Ntar kita ngobrol sama bapaknya dulu. Makasih, Pak.
Dad? Dad?
Bapaknya nggak ada. Baru tahu gua. Tadi nggak sempet kayak gitu gua.
Okay, Hotshot, what's next?
Now we rescue Citizen Brown, get the hell out of here, and get things back to the way they're supposed to be.
Whatever, just as long as I get to break some stuff. I've got a lot of pent-up hostility right now, you know?
Miss Parker,
What the?
Yeah.
I'm here to escort you to the lobby. Your father's waiting for you.
Can he wait? I was hoping that this attractive young man could take me on a tour of the facilities.
I'm afraid I really must insist, miss.
Relax, Jennifer. I've got everything under control.
Really?
Really.
Okay then. But first...
Oh no, I must censor it
What was
again.
that for?
For saving me, dummy. Let's go, officer.
You know, I'm probably gonna have to write you up for a PDA violation.
Oh, bite me.
What?
Rock and roll.
Oke, sekarang saatnya kita nyelamatin si itu. Ntar dulu. Oh enggak, sebentar sebelum ini dulu. Ntar nggak kebuka
Can I have some of that?
pilihannya.
Feels like I haven't eaten in years.
No, that's Tannen's. He's not allowed to eat it until he's taken his pacification pill. We tried to give it to him an hour ago, but he still hasn't swallowed it.
Let me try. I can be pretty persuasive.
No.
Oke. Tadi tuh tadi tuh cuma sempat nyampe sini doang gitu loh. Karena kan tahu-tahu pas gue inget pas gue udah mau masuk ke ruang si Etna, kata gue belum dicolokin. Jadinya akhirnya gue ulang lagi dan gue rekam lagi. Oke, kita masukin ini ke dalam sini. Nah, kita ngomong sama si Beef. Di sini ada Beef.
Wow.
Di
They
sini ada
really
si
got this
Beef
door locked
ternyata.
up tight. I wonder what sick freak they've got in here. Ah! I should have known. Hi, Biff. Looks like your intercom's busted. Just as well. It'd probably be just a bunch of swearing and mixed metaphors anyway.
Oke. Eat your pill.
The guard says I'm not supposed to give you any food until you swallow your pill.
Oke. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, Biff spit.
Si Beef itu kuat tapi bego gitu loh. Kok gini lagi? Oke.
Hey, is that a public display of affection over there?
What?
Sorry, it was just a shadow.
Stop goofing around and get back to work.
Yes, sir.
Bobo.
Jeez, what have they been feeding Biff? Horse tranquilizers?
You, God!
Who, me?
I mean, me?
Yes, you. As you can see, that slacker of a technician is sleeping on the job again.
Yep.
Please be a dear and tend to the Citizen Plus control panel, will you?
Sure.
Okay, Doc, I'm in. Now, how do I get you out of here without turning you into a vegetable?
Oke, control panel.
Jeez, where's the off button on this thing? Hey, an equalizer. At least, I think it's an equalizer.
Jadi sebenarnya sih lu cuma perlu mencet yang ini doang.
Oh, factory.
Or
I
factory.
think I know what that means.
Yang lain-lainnya itu lo nggak perlu mencet gitu, karena cukup itu doang masalah terselesaikan gitu.
What the?
Looks like the aroma tanks have clogged themselves again.
Oh, thank you. I hadn't noticed that. Come on, make yourself useful. I'm sorry about the delay, dear. This'd go a lot easier if you just gave up this madness about time machines and altering the past. You should concentrate on the future.
There is no future for us.
You won't think that in a few more hours.
Yep.
And please, think about the consequences of your actions.
Me? You're the one threatening the social
Salah.
order of Hill Valley with your crazy time machine talk.
Oke, door. Nah, gue baru sampai sini tadi dan gue baru sadar ternyata mic gue nggak di itu. Oke, telepon kayak gue nggak perlu. Ntar dulu. Speaker. Oke.
Check. Sibilance.
What was that?
Oh, gue keluar dulu. Bahaya. Dan gue baru ingat harus ada yang di itu.
Where's Martin?
Don't worry, dear.
Ini harus gue ini taruh
Optics.
gue naikin. Ini gue juga nyalain, naikin volume.
Volume. Finally, a word I
Volume.
can understand.
Volume. Biasa gue nyebut volume.
Okay, that moved him a few inches. Maybe I can blast him right out the door.
When did I lose control?
Oh, dearest. You never had control. That's why you needed me in the first place.
Oke, kayaknya gue harus ke sini dulu. Gue pengen tahu.
Locked. Crap.
Rasa gue sih gue harus pakai gitar gue. Cuma gue nyolok di mana ini gue nggak tahu gitu loh. Speaker. Come on, super dede. Super dede. Mikrofon, oke. Harusnya bisa.
Hey, Doc, let's get ready to blow this joint.
What was that? You! What are you doing?
Get my friend out of here, you nutcase.
Woo!
Okay, that was a little less dramatic than I had expected. Whoa! Let's go, Your Honor.
What? I can't hear you!
You're welcome.
To him, you slackers!
Attention citizens. This is an Omega-1 priority alert.
Oke.
Potentially disruptive nonconformists are loose in the courthouse. Please return to your homes until the situation has been resolved. Have a nice day.
Oke. Loh, masuk dari mana dia? Oke.
What the heck was Edna doing to you back there?
She was trying to rebuild my personality from the ground up, erasing the parts she didn't like.
Harsh. Hey, it's my mom.
Oke.
Hey,
Don't talk to her. She could give us away.
No offense, Your Honor, but why'd you marry Edna anyway? She's kind of crazy.
Yep.
Yes, now. But back when we were first dating, her madness was tempered by an ironclad sense of right and wrong. At least, that's how it seemed to me at the time.
Shouldn't we go help?
Once we go back and change history, none of this will ever happen.
I guess.
Okay.
What do we do now?
Now we wait for the guards to clear out so we can make a break for your time machine.
Oh, bapaknya. Oh, bagus.
All right, Dad. Where is the DeLorean anyway?
I had the wreck towed to my secret lab near Clayton Ravine.
Clayton Ravine, as in Clara Clayton?
Why is that significant?
Well, Clara's kind of supposed to be your wife, so yeah.
Fascinating.
Mom, Dad, no!
They'll be fine. Once we repair the time stream, none of this will ever have happened.
I guess you're right.
Looks like the coast is clear.
Buta polisinya.
Great, let's go fix the DeLorean.
I'm afraid I'll have to do that without you, Martin.
What? Why?
Well, from what little I understand of time travel, if you help me rebuild the time machine, your presence in the repair efforts could cause some sort of temporal paradox after we return to 1931.
So what am I supposed to do? Just hang out here in Bizarro Hill Valley until you fix the time machine?
Exactly. But don't worry, if things work out according to plan, you won't even notice I'm gone.
You know, for a second there, you sounded almost as confusing as the real Doc.
See? We're making progress already. See you soon, Martin.
Good luck, Your Honor.
Okay.
Oh, and you might want to stay off the streets for a few seconds.
Stay off the street. Citizen Brown? Emmett?
Oke. Apa yang harus kita lakukan gitu loh.
He's not coming back, you know.
Oh,
What are you talking about?
Emmett, without me to guide him, he's almost useless. Before I found him, he was a miserable failure who never finished anything. But with me to inspire him, look at what we've built!
Yep.
Yeah, you've inspired him all right. Inspired him to turn Hill Valley into a bunch of uptight dorks.
I wouldn't expect a delinquent like you to understand.
Dark real life is much cooler than your.
Not the only inspiration in Doc's life, you know. In my timeline, he married one of the sweetest women of the 19th century.
Sweetness. Blech. Emmett needs discipline to stay focused. He's so easily distracted.
Disiplin bagus, cuma nggak seperti ini gitu loh.
You think you've inspired Doc? I'll have you know that without you, Emmett Brown is destined to build a time-traveling DeLorean and a flying time train.
Preposterous. Emmett couldn't even build a dog feeder without me to guide him.
Yeah, well, he did that too. Okay, Your Honor. Starting to get a little concerned here.
Okay. Woo!
It worked! Ha-ha! 1 second I'm in the present, the next I'm 6 months in the past. Amazing!
6 months? It took you 6 months to repair the time machine?
6 months, my family fortune, and a sketchy deal with a gang of Libyan nationals. But it was all worth it for this moment. Ha-ha!
Emmett, don't do this. You need help.
Oh, blow out your exhaust port, dear. Now that I've escaped into the past, your pack of divorce lawyers can't... Mark, how long have you been waiting for me?
A couple of minutes, maybe?
Yep.
That's curious. I sent the repair time circuits to arrive only a couple of seconds after I left. Oh, well, I'm sure there's no need for concern. It's probably just a minor miscalibration of the time circuits.
Okay.
Here.
What's this?
Clothes for our trip. We can't have you traipsing around 1931 in that ridiculous outfit.
Wait, our trip?
You didn't think I was going to let you erase the worst mistake of my life without my help, did you?
Fine, leave!
Akhirnya coy, gila. Dia dia ngebuat mobilnya itu, ngebuat mobilnya 6 bulan gitu loh. Sumpah ngebuat mobil 6 bulan. Dan balik lagi dengan berapa menit
Time
gitu.
circuit set for August 26, 1931. You ready to go, Your Honor?
Call me, Doc.
Nggak tahu kenapa gue suka bahas bagian mereka time traveling
This
gitu.
is where I last saw him. You, teenage you. You were headed this way, arm in arm with Edna.
Luckily, my erstwhile wife was never the type to kiss on a first date. If we work fast and stay focused, we can see to it that our relationship never moves beyond the hand-holding stage. Well, will you look at that? The old town theater.
Cool.
Very cool.
I haven't thought about this place in years. The missus made me tear it down back in '71. Said the movies were corrupting the younger generation. It was all nonsense, of course. I spent countless evenings here in my youth, and it never turned me into a hoodlum. Say, remember Public Enemy? Why, you dirty rat, no good yellow-bellied stool? I never did manage to see Frankenstein, though.
But you're going to know. That's why we are here. That's no problem.
That's what caused the whole problem, remember? We've got to get young you to see Frankenstein.
Right, of course. The film that was supposed to set off a chain reaction in my imagination, inspiring with a notion that would launch my scientific career.
You've still got no memory of what that notion was?
Yep.
Well, how could I? It happened in the brain of a different Emmett Brown. An Emmett Brown now erased by the shifting sands of time. Luckily for us, I do know something about my own brain, having lived in it for the past 70-plus years. Once we get my younger self re-inspired by that movie, nothing will distract him from his proper... Great Scott, will you look at that?
The town square?
It's just like I remember it, only dirtier. Oh, the old courthouse.
Come on now, Doc, you need to go inside and check it out. First rule of time travel, Doc, never allow your other self to catch sight of you. It can cause reality to collapse or something.
You mean?
Right behind you. Don't peek.
Wow.
Go on. I'll let you know when you're gone. And don't forget, you're Carl Sagan.
The billions and billions guy?
The suspected arsonist.
Huh?
Just go with it.
Okay. Sumpah. Satu sisi keren sih si Emmet ini. Sekarang.
Harry! You do show up at the oddest moments. Where have you been hiding?
In mental.
Oh, you know, here and there, you're a little hard to pin down yourself. I went looking for you last night, but...
I believe I was off entertaining a beautiful lady. You know, I never really got a chance to thank you.
Well, I'm sure you would have escaped Kid on your own.
Kid? Oh, sure, I'm grateful for that, but no, I'm talking about Edna. It's funny to think of now, but until that crisis, I actually thought Edna and I disliked one another. Imagine.
Yup.
Yeah, well, sometimes first impressions are right. The thing
Gua
is,
salah
you shouldn't
ngomong
let
gak ya?
Edna distract you from, the business at hand. Finishing your project for the expo and going to see Frankenstein.
Oh, pshaw. I'm far too busy for movies these days.
But,
And as for my project, it's practically done.
the rocket car?
The rocket car? Boy, are you out of date. I've junked a rocket car.
But...
More trouble than it's worth. I'll never figure out a propulsion system that does what I want it to do. And besides, its social utility is practically non-existent.
Social utility. Okay.
Social utility? Since when do you care about...
The mental alignment meter is a much more worthy project.
The what?
It was Edna's idea, and she's really been cracking the whip to get me to complete it in time for the expo.
Damn it, I'm a little confused here.
Oh, jangan-jangan yang mesin yang dia buat tadi itu, yang buat ini. Maksudnya buat ngerubah mental orang, tapi jadinya malah jadi kayak ngendalin orang kayak robot. Oke deh, gue pause dulu sebentar di sini. Gue takutnya ada kesalahan-kesalahan karena tadi gue nggak kayak suara ding dong di komputer gue. Oke, nanti gue lanjutin lagi. Oke, gue balik lagi dari masa depan. What's going on here? Tahu dulu. Kita lanjutkan The Only Been One Day.
What day is it?
Why, it's opening day. The opening day of the expo. Which reminds me, I'd better skedaddle back to the lab. If Edna catches me dawdling, there'll be heck to pay. Catch you around, Callahan.
October 12th. Doc?
October 12? Tar dulu. October 12? Apa yang diubah sama si Callahan ini? Callahan. Si doknya.
Come to think of it, it is a bit brisk for August.
Oh, we're 2 months late. The expo's about to start and teenage you is already in over his head with Edna.
I always did have a tendency to plunge into things.
Let's plunge into the DeLorean and get to the right date.
No, it's far too risky. Remember how I was late picking you up in '86?
Yeah?
That should have been a tip-off. Something is horribly wrong with the time circuits, and the problem appears to be getting worse. If we try to jump now, we could find ourselves stranded in the Cenozoic age. Or worse, the Mesozoic.
Then we're stuck?
For the time being. I'll look into the problem and see what I can do. In the meantime, you can go to work on the other problem.
Right. I'll go to the lab and see if I can talk teenage you out of...
Impossible. If young me is already as infatuated as you say, you're not going to be able to talk him out of anything. Believe me, I remember. Better to focus on the more clear-headed half of the couple.
Edna? Where can I find her?
Where do you think? I'll drive. The DeLorean should still function adequately as a means of conveyance in the first 3 dimensions.
Oke, berarti kita kasih Edna. Edna kenapa jadi jahat sih gitu doang sih menurut gue. Orang ini.
You were right. There she is.
My soon-to-be ex-future wife is nothing if not predictable.
Do I really have to talk to her? I mean, couldn't I just hang out until you fix the time circuits and...
Oh!
I'll talk to her. You'd better get the DeLorean out of sight before someone...
Hey, you! Quit blocking the drive! All Car of the Future contestants need to report to the North Tent.
Why not? Good luck!
Ini mobilnya lebih payah dibanding yang pertama gitu loh. Oke, dock in there. Kita bicara sama Arthur McFly.
Hey, Artie. Officer.
Officer?
Oh, right. Don't blow your cover.
Will you please keep your mind on the task at hand?
Can't talk right now.
Galak si Edna ini.
Spell it B-R-O-W-N. It's not exactly an obscure name.
I still don't see it on the list. I'm sorry.
Okay. Oh, for the love... Let me try this one more time. This is the Hill Valley Science Expo, right?
First annual.
Indeed. The purpose of our fair is to showcase cutting-edge technology.
That's right. And to burnish Hill Valley's reputation as a forward-thinking community.
And yet, you want to exclude the maker of the most revolutionary breakthrough of all.
It's not that I want to, but... oh, dear.
Mr. Callahan! You do pop up at the oddest times. What are you doing here?
Okay.
Whatever it is, I hope you don't have to deal with Mr. Stonewall here. His sole function seems to be preventing people from accomplishing their business. Honestly, with him keeping the books, it's a wonder the Tannen gang got as far as they did. Have you seen Emmett?
No, say no, say no, say no, say no, say no.
No.
Oh, then you've heard all about his big breakthrough, the mental alignment meter. Isn't it exciting? And to think, he didn't even realize the import of his discovery until I pointed it out to him. I've never known anyone like him, so oblivious to his own potential.
I kind of wanted to talk to you about Emmett and his potential.
Funny, I didn't spot it myself at first. In fact, for the longest time, I thought I didn't even like him.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, you know, those gut instincts are important. If you disliked him right off the bat.
Oh, but I didn't know him then. Now I know him inside and out.
Yeah, but...
I appreciate your concerns, Mr. Callahan, but I can take care of myself. I know what I'm looking for in a man, and it so happens Emmett fits the bill to a T. That's Emmett Brown. Rhymes with clown, which I'm beginning to think you are.
Just a simple mix-up, I'm sure.
I've no doubt of that.
Guy.
Hey, excuse me.
Yeah?
When does the expo
Not
open?
till tonight. Anybody without official business here, please get off the grounds!
Biasa aja
Got
sih.
official business here?
Yeah.
Well, stay out of the way of the workers. You look familiar. Do I know you?
Nope.
I know you. I know you. Yesterday I played the game and you know, I know you, really know. Oke, gak rasa sih gue harus lewat backdoor nggak bisa. Ini susah banget diajak ngomong si Edna ini. Mungkin gue harus ada konsultasi ke Doc.
I'm not sure if I've learned everything I can from Edna.
Yep, Doc.
Well?
I talked to her.
And?
She says she knows what she's looking for, and it's you.
But it can't be me. Wasn't me. Marty, we don't belong together.
You don't have to tell me that.
Find out exactly what her requirements are. I can almost guarantee you that I don't fit them.
Apa ya? Tar dulu. No, how to make fly. Kok gak bisa ke sini? Oke. Oke, truck.
It's not as nice as my truck back in '86. Jeez, I hope I still have a truck back in '86.
Yep. Apa yang bisa kita pelajari dari si Edna ini? Tar dulu. Gak bisa kesini. Masih ada sesuatu yang katanya lebih penting dibanding gua tadi ya. Biar putus maksudnya. Si Emmet sama si ininya gitu loh. Sebenarnya nggak bagus sih, nggak rusak hubungan orang, cuma come on. Oh no, Dolivian no. Bisa ke truck lagi nggak dia?
It's not as nice as my truck back in 86. Jeez, I hope I still have a truck back in 86.
Oke, maybe gue founder aja kali ya. Ini satu-satu yang belum gue coba, founder.
Yeah?
When does the expo
Not till
open?
tonight. Anybody without official business here, please get off the grounds!
Oke. Edna.
Ahem. You said that Emmett fits your bill of requirements for a man.
Yes?
What would that list be exactly?
You'd make a good reporter, Mr. Callahan. You know that? Well, his physical appearance, for one thing. Emmett may not be Clark Gable, but he cleans up surprisingly well. I gave him my grandfather's white suit to wear at the expo. Oh, you should see him in it. He looks positively radiant.
Looks good in a suit. Got it.
And he's completely devoted to me. That's important. I've got no time or tolerance for playboys.
Faithful as a Labrador. Check.
Okay.
Thirdly, and most important,
Yes?
well, his mind, of course. It's brilliant, and it's virtuous through and through. His own mind map shows him to be a model citizen.
Good brain. I see. And if it turned out that you were mistaken about any of these qualities,
Say, what's your game?
just curious, just trying to understand the female mind.
Well, understand this. I'm not some faint-hearted girl who'd run away at the first hint of trouble. I've made a big investment in Emmett. Not money, but I've sunk all my ambitions into him. I'd have to be thoroughly disillusioned before I'd call it quits with Emmett. Got it?
Uh-huh.
Now, Mr. Cub Reporter, is there anything else?
Sebenarnya bukan ambisinya si Emmet gitu, ambisinya lu dimasukin ke Emmet gitu, lebih tepatnya gitu kan. Dan ambisi lu sebenarnya jahat juga sih, dipikir-pikir gitu. Okay.
Rather hard for me to picture Emmett as a chick magnet.
Chick magnet?
A guy who gets the girls, motors running.
Motors?
Who makes them, you know.
You mean a chic?
Yeah.
Well, it's a matter of taste, I suppose, but when he's properly pomaded and decked out in my grandfather's white suit, Emmett just glows. Makes my heart flutter a bit just to picture him.
Oh, okay. You don't know Emmet like I do.
You say you know Emmett is a model citizen, but you don't know him as well as I do. Did you know he once cheated some Libyans out of plutonium?
Plutonium? What would Libyans want with plutonium? I'm sure he had a very good reason. Emmett's mind map demonstrates conclusively his brain is oriented toward virtue.
Okay, he stole the train.
This one time, to power one of his science experiments, Emmett hijacked a train.
Please, there hasn't been a train hijacking in Hill Valley since the days of Mad Dog Tannen.
Emmett's done a lot of shady things in his time. My vice principal warned me to stay away from him.
Your vice principal sounds like a dolt.
Okay.
Emmett's done a lot of shady things in his time. My vice principal warned me to stay away from him.
Sama
Your
aja.
vice principal sounds like a dolt.
Sama aja. It's good Emmet to set things
So you
up.
say Emmett only has eyes for you?
Absolutely. It's almost embarrassing how devoted he is to me.
Well, it's good to hear he's finally settling down.
Yes. Settling down?
You know, ready to stop playing the field, as it were.
Playing the... Oh, you're joking.
But I can't help feeling sorry for him.
Who?
All of Emmett's other girls, now that he's with you.
Please, I think I know Emmett by now. There are no other girls.
I wonder what's gonna happen to Emmett's little black book.
Little black book?
Oh, it's legendary. That's what enabled Emmett to become the, Valentino of Hill Valley High. Gee, I wonder if he'd let me have it.
You must think I'm pretty gullible, Mr. Callahan.
What's a mentality? Okay.
What the heck is this mental alignment meter of Emmett's?
Oh, it's an absolutely revolutionary invention. Measures a person's affinities, what he's attracted to, what he's repulsed by, that sort of thing.
Interesting. And it really works?
Well, of course. What's the point of inventing something that doesn't work? Or anyway, it works well enough for my purposes.
Okay, kayaknya nggak ada lagi bisa kita ini. Exit.
That's all the questions I got.
Very well, then.
Oh, hello.
Hey, Audie. You see my Oriole?
You mean this?
Yeah, thanks. She gets to come and go freely, and I'm forced to wait. I love it.
Oke, gue juga bingung nih harus ngapain lagi. Mungkin gue harus ke sini. Salah kan? Oke. Klik. Gue harus ngomong lagi sama si Doc-nya.
Have you figured out what's wrong with the time circuits?
Not sure. Possibly. It seems to me to be a simple wiring issue, but I'm double-checking to make sure. All the basic equipment appears to be functional.
Any chance I could borrow the DeLorean? I want to drop in on young you at the lab.
Well, I don't know. The time circuits...
Listen, I promise I won't take it to 88.
Even so, I'm worried about letting it out of my sight while it's still behaving unpredictably. Tell you what, I'll take it on a test drive 1 minute into the past. If it passes the test, I'll let you borrow it.
Oke. Sekarang gua harus apa lagi gitu?
It worked. Didn't it?
I'm afraid not. In fact, the discrepancy appears to be getting worse. I arrived 6 hours ago.
Oh, too bad.
I didn't want to risk undoing any of the work you've done thus far, so I kept out of sight. But the time lag wasn't entirely a waste. I stopped by the hardware store and bought the parts for a chronometric analyzer.
A what?
A diagnostic device. See, I plug it into the time circuits and set them to cycle. When the green light goes off, I should have the data I'll need to understand the scope of the problem.
Hey, no driving the exhibits off the lot!
Looks like you'll have to find another set of wheels if you want to get to the lab.
Oke, kita perlu go to the Emmett Labs, but what should I do? Ask her? Trixie?
To all who approach these hallowed halls, I bid thee welcome. To all who approach these hallowed halls, I bid thee welcome. To all who... Oh, hiya, kid. Say, aren't you the fellow who...
Got you to turn on Kid Tannen? You bet.
You look younger without your mustache. That was a dirty trick, you know, making me think Kid had gone and iced Artie.
I'm sorry, but it was the only way I could...
Forget about it. I'm trying to. Yesterday's in the past. That's my motto. You gotta live for today.
Right.
So what are you doing down here anyway? Do you wish to pull the levers that control the future?
Yes.
At the expo, silly. Technology for a better tomorrow, and all that.
Oh, yeah, that's actually why I'm here.
What are you doing?
So, who are you supposed to be?
Don't you know your Homer? I am Techni Muse of Progress. You can tell by the lightning bolts.
Must have slept through that class.
I'm supposed to be a goddess like. I'm the one who inspires all the great men who make the discoveries. And women too. Leave us not forget Madame Curie.
I never would. So you work for the expo?
Yeah, ain't it a kick? I greet all the important guests, and on the final day, I get to bestow the golden sundial on the winning contestant.
You organized gig here.
Techni, Muse of Progress. Not a bad gig.
Artie got it for me. It's my entree into respectability.
Okay, help me make Edna jealous.
Listen, I've got a proposal for you. I have this friend, right?
No dice. I'm only seeing Artie now.
It's not like that. See, my friend's in a relationship with Edna Strickland.
Oh, poor schmuck. I wouldn't wish her on anyone.
You see where I'm coming from. He won't listen to reason, but I thought she might call it off if she thought he and you were, you know.
Ah, you are an evil imp, ain't ya?
Sometimes a guy's got to resort to underhanded tricks. What do you say?
Sorry.
Ah.
Edna might be a pill, but if I play dirty tricks on every dame who disapproves of me, well, I'd play a lot of dirty tricks. Besides, such stunts are beneath the dignity of Techni, Muse of Progress.
Artie works here.
So Artie's working for the expo too, huh?
Oh, Artie's doing swell. The papers made a big deal of him testifying against Kid. People have been beating down his door ever since the trial. The Expo's darn lucky they could get him.
Okay, house kit. What is the with this expo? Okay.
How's Kid's trial going?
Slowly. You know what they say. The wheels of justice grind slowly, but infinitely fine.
Except in Hill Valley, where they don't move at all.
What?
Nothing, it's just, something I heard once. So no regrets about turning him in?
None at all. I should have known better than to take up with him in the first place. But what can I say? I was dumb. I let myself get taken in by his charm.
Charm?
Charm? Okay, gue mau tentang arti.
What's Artie's job?
Well, he's a real high muckety-muck at the expo. He's in charge of all the money, and the hiring and firing.
Hey, not bad.
You're telling me, and super respectable, too. It's a real relief for him to have a job where the boss never pulls a gun on him.
Okay.
It's good to see that you and Artie are both doing okay.
We're more than okay. And if things keep going the way they're going, we may be more than just friends before you know it.
Well, don't get too serious too fast.
Nah, we're keeping things casual, for now.
Good. I'm sure Grandma will appreciate that.
Okay. What the story with this expo? Okay,
Whose
gue pengen tahu
idea
juga.
was to put a science and technology expo in Hill Valley?
Beats me. Audie says it's all bred in circuses. But I ain't seen a single clown yet today.
Okay, gue udah tahu. I'm
It's
glad.
good to see that you and Artie are both doing okay.
We're more than okay. And if things keep going the way they're going, we may be more than just friends before you know it.
Well, don't get too serious too fast.
Nah, we're keeping things casual, for now.
Good. I'm sure Grandma will appreciate that.
Okay, gue minta
Look,
tolong
my
lagi.
friend Emmett really needs help.
The one who's going out with Edna Strickland? You're darn right he needs help.
I'm not asking you to actually seduce him. Just make her think that you two have a thing going. It'll drive her crazy.
I guess it would.
So...
I wouldn't do that to another girl unless I was good and mad at her. And besides, it might tarnish my image as a muse.
See you, Trixie.
From this chamber of wonders, we bid you a fond adieu.
Gue harus ngapain? Gue bingung, sumpah. Si Edna udah gak mau dengerin. Apa gue punya item atau sesuatu? Ini apa sih? List of Emmet Strain, oke. Oh, mungkin gue bisa kasih ke ini. Gue bisa kasih ke Doc. Coba ntar dulu gue liat hints. Oh, ntar dulu. Salah. Hints, oke. Gue nemu satu mobil. Oke, tar dulu. Cok.
No keys. I'll have to find my wheels somewhere else.
No keys.
I'm having trouble finding another set of wheels. You sure I can't?
Not till I finish running these tests. Perhaps an electric commuter train.
This is 1931, remember?
Oh, right. Well, I'm sure you'll find something.
I found Ntar dulu, note ini gue kasih codok dulu. Bisa nggak? Nggak bisa. Nggak bisa. Gue harus apa ya? Aduh. In front of the In front of the school. In front. Ah, diorama.
Press button to experience future Hill Valley, circa 1981. I don't think I've visited that timeline yet.
Button.
Pleasant dreams, Hill Valley. And the Expo would like to remind you that you can find everything you need to transform your dreams into reality at Hal's Hardware. Hal's Hardware, serving our fair city since 1895. And after the rain, what else? An artificial rainbow, reassuring all the good people of Hill Valley that their needs are taken care of and life is sweet.
Okay.
Agricultural advances will make it a breeze to feed our burgeoning population. Tired of waiting for Mother Nature to do her job? Just press a button. Presto! An artificial rainstorm drenches the valley's thirsty crops. Of course, our residents will want to venture forth into the fresh air occasionally. And what better excursion than a pleasure ride in this elevated super train of tomorrow?
Satu lagi.
The century looks bright for our fair metropolis. Jump with us 50 years into the future for a peek at Hill Valley circa 1981. Courtesy of Hal's Hardware and the collective imagination of mankind. Could this be our venerable town square? Yes, indeed. Though the form looks strange and new, the function remains the same as ever. But where are all the people? Why, they're underground. A network of burrows extends a mile into the earth, giving future Hill Valley's 10 million citizens plenty of space to work, play, and raise their families.
Okay. Apa itu?
My
Skate?
future wouldn't be built so shoddily.
Hi, Miss Strickland. I was just...
Break what you like, Mr. Callahan. It's no skin off my nose. Just keep away from Emmett's booth. Speaking of whom, I better go see what's keeping him.
I check him for you. I need some space. Okay.
I'll go check on him for you. I was just heading there anyway.
No, you weren't. The last thing he needs is another distraction at the 11th hour.
But...
Tut. Not another word. I've got the rest of the day all mapped out.
Miss Strickland!
I'm sorry, I don't recognize you. Heavens, you shaved off your hair, but... Carl Sagan?
I'd like a word with you, if I may.
I'm not sure it would be seemly for me to be seen in the company of an alleged arsonist.
I think it may be in your best interests. You see, I know what you're up to.
Let's go somewhere where we can talk privately.
Go. I'll keep her occupied till you get back.
Oke, gue dapat sesuatu dari ini.
I wish the courthouse did look like that in 1981.
Satu lagi nggak ada ya? Ini skateboard buat apa ya?
I'm not sure what good a train would do there.
Oke. Sekarang gue udah dapet skateboard, coba hits dulu, kita lihat. Oke, DeLorean. Oh, kita bisa pakai ya? Oke.
Now that I've got my bitchin' train/skateboard, I don't need the DeLorean to get around town.
Come on, man, you have it. Apa sih?
I'm not sure what good a train would do there. Now that I've got my bitchin' train/skateboard, I don't need the DeLorean to get around town. Now that I've got my bitchin' train/skateboard, I don't need the DeLorean to get around town.
Terus untuk apa ini skateboardnya? Oh, maybe gua harus ngomong sama si ini, si Arthur.
Hey, Artie.
Hey, Mr. G-Man. How's the, undercover operation?
If everything goes as planned, we should be wrapping things up real soon now.
Well, when it's time for me to play my part, just say the word.
So you're the registration guy for the expo?
And chief accountant, and paymaster.
Hey, you're coming up in the world.
And none of it would have happened if I hadn't responded to that subpoena.
Okay, have you met Sylvia?
You haven't met Sylvia yet, have you?
My contact person? Not yet. Is he or she at the expo?
I don't think so, and I'm pretty sure it'll be a she.
Okay.
Keep your eyes open for Sylvia.
What should I do when I meet her?
Just let nature take its course. I like Trixie's new outfit.
Cost the expo $14.89, but it was worth every penny. After all, she's the public face of the expo. Techne, muse of progress.
Okay.
I like Trixie's new outfit.
Cost the expo $14.89, but it was worth every penny.
How's life without
I
Kit?
don't suppose you miss working for Kid Tannen.
No siree, Bob. I don't know how I ever got mixed up with an abusive, gun-toting thug like that. He even stiffed me on overtime pay.
Okay, how's the expo doing? Okay.
Think the Hill Valley Expo will be a success?
I don't see why not. Why shouldn't California have its own high-technology center?
Think the Hill Valley Expo will be a
Aduh, salah
success?
pencet.
I don't see why not. Why shouldn't California have its own high-technology center?
Okay.
Keep
Kok apa
doing what you're
lagi?
doing, Grandpa.
Grandpa?
That's our, code name for you.
Oh, ha! Funny.
Funny? No, I'm Marty. Apa yang harus gue lakukan dengan skateboard ini? Twin skateboard. Truck?
I'm not sure what good a train would do there.
Okay. Aduh, gua ini deh. Check out the hills of the valley, the future exhibit. Oke, gua udah cek. Oh, jangan bilang gue harus pakai ini ke diri gue sendiri.
Hang on, Emmett. Hope you're ready for a big breakup.
Oh, I see.
Emmett?
Thanks again for your assistance, Detective Parker.
Detective? What the hell is Kid doing here?
Nothing criminal, I assure you. I was just getting a mind map of Mr. Tannen for our exhibition at the expo. The authorities wouldn't allow Edna and I to stage a demonstration of the mental alignment meter with a violent felon, but this little baby is just as good. Okay, let's see now what's next. Check the stew, sort the maps. Ooh, I almost forgot that.
Edna really is cracking the whip, isn't she?
Well, yes, but she's got my best interests at heart. Without her, I can get so distracted. Did she send you down here to check up on me?
Yeah, she wanted to come herself, but...
She's busy too, I know. Well, you're a poor substitute for Edna's lovely features, but make yourself at home.
Thanks.
No thanks are necessary. Without you, I'd never be where I am now, in love with the woman of my dreams, and a mere 6 hours from my first public triumph as a scientist. Wait a minute. 6 hours? Jumping Jehoshaphat, I'm running out of time!
Oke, gua pause dulu, nanti gua balik lagi. Gua istirahat sebentar. Oke, gue balik lagi setelah makan dan selainnya dan lain-lainnya maksud gue. Apa yang harus gue lakukan? Apa yang harus gue lakukan? Entah mana mouse gue. Oke, kepencet. We got player.
I Don't Care by Trixie Trotter?
Edna doesn't approve of that sort of music, but I find it very soothing. Oh.
Apa itu nyala-nyala di kepalanya? Kid's mind map?
The mind of a degenerate criminal.
This kid Tannen's mind map, as captured by our mind map helmet.
You could tell he's a criminal just by looking at this?
No, but when it's fed into the mental alignment meter...
Weird.
Weird nothing. It's science.
Good looking printer.
How does the mental alignment thing work?
Here, I'll show you.
Hey!
The test subject wears this mind mapping helmet, which probes the brain by measuring fluctuations in skin conductance and electrical resistance on the surface of the parietal lobe.
Uh-huh.
When I turn on the mind mapping helmet with this radio switch, the subject is exposed to a series of visual stimuli intended to provoke a series of positive or negative responses, as indicated by these lights on the helmet.
Hey, is that?
As the responses are recorded, they're relayed to this special typewriter, which prints out a punch card that represents the subject's mind map.
All I see is a bunch of holes.
Well, to you, maybe. But to our mental alignment meter, this mind map is nothing less than a peek into your subconscious. Observe as I place your mind map into the MAM.
Oke, apa gue?
Layabout? Is that machine calling me a slacker?
No, your own physiological responses did.
I see. Mental digit meter, okay.
So this machine takes those little cards and tells you whether or not someone's a good guy or bad guy?
Kind of. Actually, the helmet does all the work. The mental alignment meter is just a glorified arcade machine.
So why not just go with the cards?
Edna says that people respond well to flashing lights and snap judgments. I can't argue with that. Every time I kiss her, I see flashing lights and lose all sense of judgment.
No kidding.
Oke. Jadi, ini tebakan gue ya, gue nggak tahu. Kayaknya gue harus ngebuat si Emmet ini jadi berpikiran jahat gitu loh tentang si Edna.
How goes the bacteria farm?
Not so hot. The bacteria have kind of gotten out of control. I had to put a clamp on the nitrogen tube to keep the stench from flooding the lab.
Oke, apa lagi? Ini bisa gue cari di sini. Metal Legitman Meter udah. Stew pot.
Hey Emmett, what's cooking?
That's an old Brown family recipe for Hassenpfeffer.
Hassenpfeffer?
Rabbit stew. The trick is to add the cumin an hour after the carrots. Take a whiff. Isn't that just about the best thing you've ever smelled in your life?
It's, powerful, yeah.
I've got it on a slow boil for later.
Okay. Easel?
What's this?
It's the placard we'll be putting in front of our booth at the expo.
The scientist that caught Kid Tannen?
A small exaggeration, but Edna says it'll attract investors. What do you think of the picture?
You look a little constipated.
What? Edna said I looked intense.
Yeah, intensely focused on taking it.
I get the picture. I'll have to find a better one. Unfortunately, there's a lot to choose from.
Okay.
Heavy.
Extremely. Mother has been rather obsessive about photographically cataloging my life.
Okay. Gue harus jujur loh, gue nggak mau nggak jujur.
I'd be careful of that if I were you.
Why?
The rocket fuel experiment must have stripped one of the teeth in the hand crank. As a consequence, if you turn it for more than 10 seconds, it sends out an electric shock.
Oke. Oh. Ntar dulu, gue lihat hints dulu. Oke. Gue tahu gue harus bikin si Emmet tuh jadi kelihatannya jahat gitu.
Hey, Emmett, I've got an idea.
What?
Why don't I take your photo album over to Edna so she can pick out your new picture?
That's a great idea. She's got a better eye for these things than I do anyway. Thanks, pal.
Don't mention it.
Gue dapat fotonya si Edna. Ini funny album. Oh, family album, sorry. Examine item. Gue pengen tahu.
Emmett says this album has pictures of him all the way back to when he was a baby.
Oh, oke. Ih, lagunya lagi dong. Oh, salah gue, salah. Salah. Lagi. Oke. Oil can.
What's this?
That's a can of used motor oil, rocket fuel waste, and assorted chemical sludge left over from my abandoned rocket car.
Gross.
Accounting doesn't enter into it, but it is disgusting. Would you mind disposing of it on your way out?
Sure.
Confuse Edna the Emmet is a lob. Oke, ntar dulu. Sebelum itu.
I don't want to get that covered in any messy oil.
Oke. Valve.
Ew.
Ugh. Did the clamp fall off again?
Yeah.
Put it back on. Well, I don't even know why I keep that bacteria tank around. Every time the clamp falls off the nitrogen tube, it takes a couple of minutes before I can get the stench out of the air. Whew.
Oke. Apalagi yang dia benci? Ini apa nih? Gue harus ngapain lagi? Oke. Next. Oke. Salah pencet. Emmet suit. I mean. Jahat banget sumpah gua. Gua jahat
Hey,
banget.
Emmett, I've got a... Whoa! Whoops.
What the heck?
Oh, geez, I'm sorry. Your suit's ruined. Edna's gonna be royally PO'd.
Wrong.
What?
When Edna gave me this suit, I realized that the probability of me keeping it clean was infinitesimally remote, so I spent a few hours whipping up this.
Oh, come on!
What was that?
A chemical compound capable of wiping the grime off any surface.
Emmett, you'll make a fortune.
Not anytime soon, I'm afraid. Due to an inherent instability in its molecular makeup, after 12 hours, the cleanser's component chemicals break down into a series of cloth-shredding enzymes, rendering it unsuitable for commercial use.
Wait a minute. Does that mean your suit's gonna dissolve in 12 hours?
Hey, gods, no. The solution dissipates into the air after it's applied. But it does mean that after this batch of cleanser ages another 11 hours and 53 minutes, it would eat away this suit faster than 1,000 starving moths. And that would be a crisis of unimaginable proportions.
Why?
Because this suit belongs to Edna's grandfather, who wore it on his wedding day. Poor guy was gunned down just a few years later.
Emmett?
Well, enough wool gathering. Back to work.
Oh, ini yang bikin masalah.
That cleanser doesn't seem very portable.
It isn't, but this is.
A perfume bottle?
Yes. No. I mean, yes, it's a perfume bottle, but inside is a concentrated dose of my all-purpose cleanser. With a little luck, this should last me through the next 12 hours before its component chemicals break down into a series of cloth-destroying enzymes.
Clever.
Apa yang bisa gue lakukan dengan botol itu?
What the hell is that?
What?
Sorry, I thought I saw a tarantula.
Oke, gue punya parfum. Why don't you test it on? Okay. Fuse in the hill, fuse. Apa ya? Oke, kayak bukan buat gua gunain di sini. Tapi ntar dulu gua kayaknya masih banyak yang mau gua coba-coba di sini. Nggak tahu kenapa gitu loh.
That doesn't need cleaning.
Oke. Main my printer.
What's this typewriter do again?
During a mental alignment test, it takes messages from the mind map helmet and turns them into punch cards, like the one for Mr. Tannen over there.
Seems complicated.
Actually, it was all rather easy to put together, once Edna gave me the idea.
Sounds to me like you should be working on harder problems then.
What? Sorry, I've got to get back to work.
If I'm gonna take Emmett's mind map, I better replace it with another one.
I know. Tapi gua harus taruh sini gitu loh.
This thing reads Emmett's mind maps.
I know tuh. Stuck.
What's this?
The mind map cards from the dozens of subjects I've tested during the last few weeks. I've got to get them sorted before the expo begins.
Why?
Edna's got this grand scheme to catalog all of Hill Valley citizens by their mental alignment. Isn't that cute?
Not really.
Oke, kita ambil.
Mind if I...
Go ahead. Ah, that'd be Mr. Needleman's card. I'll just put this in the stack with the other hooligans.
Okay.
Looks like you got a lot of hooligans.
Yeah, about 90% of Hill Valley thus far. It's a little disturbing.
Gua harus apa ya? Ntar dulu.
Looks like you got a lot of hooligans.
Yeah, about 90% of Hill Valley thus far. It's a little disturbing.
Coba kita ngomong sama si Emmet.
Hey, Emmett, got a sec?
Why, yes. In fact, I've got several.
Kita tanya tentang
So,
itunya.
you and Edna, how serious are you guys?
Well, we both enjoy a good joke every now and then, but I'd say on the whole we're fairly serious people. Why do you ask?
No. What I mean is, how serious is your relationship?
Oh, well, as a scientist, I can't state this with 100% confidence, but I'm provisionally certain that I'm head over heels in love.
Really? With Edna?
What can I say? She's my muse. In the weeks since we've been courting, she's given me so many wonderful ideas.
Okay.
Is all this new stuff what you're showing off at the expo?
Yes, it's our mental alignment meter.
Mental alignment meter?
Okay.
I thought you were working on some sort of rocket car.
The rocket propulsion system was far too unreliable, as that incident with Einstein proved. By the way, whatever happened to Einstein?
I wish I knew.
Anyway, I started tinkering with an alternate method of propulsion, but that was before things started heating up with Edna. Our conversations about the possibilities of applying technology to social ills pushed my research in a whole new direction.
What's a mental alignment meter?
It's the most revolutionary piece of technology since the cotton gin.
What does it do?
It reads and interprets the subconscious desires of the human mind.
Anyway. Did you make a mind map of yourself?
Of course. Take a look.
Edna's right. You are a model citizen.
At least as far as my invention's concerned. Confidentially, this whole enterprise is a little light on the hard science and a little heavy on the smoke and mirrors.
Tell me about the man nga perlu ini terus
I can't believe you invented all this in 2 months.
Well, like I said, there's not really a whole lot of inventing going on here. I just dressed up a $5 potentiometer with a lot of bells and whistles.
But
don't get me wrong, it does a remarkable job of telling whether a subject is currently liking or disliking what they're experiencing. But all the extra stuff about sorting out criminals from model citizens is mostly a bunch of hooey at this point.
What's with the new codes?
What's with the new threads?
You like them?
You look like Colonel Sanders.
Who?
Never mind.
Edna gave them to me. She says my usual clothes don't have enough zing for a public exhibition.
You know, kalau itu, kalau Sanders itu yang punya KFC. Aduh, sumpah, how the t-shirt.
How are things between you and your father? I'm kind of surprised he hasn't torn down your lab yet.
He's still angry with me and threatening to cut me out of his will, but I'm hoping that the civic potential of my mental alignment meter will win him over.
Oh iya, gue harus ngajakin dia nonton Frankenstein.
What do you say we take a break for a couple of hours and go see a movie?
A couple of hours?
Actually, it may be more like 70 minutes.
I haven't got a couple of hours. I still got all these mind maps to sort, and the MAM's wiring is still giving me fits, and...
I get it, you're busy.
Come on.
You sure you don't want to take in a movie? I think you'll like it.
Strange as it may sound, I've got more pressing things to think about than going out to movies.
Okay.
Okay.
You look busy. Why don't we talk later?
Sure thing.
Gue nih harus ngebuat kartu itunya itu untuk si ini gitu loh, untuk si. Tapi gimana caranya gitu? Gue harus pengen
Looks
ambil.
like you got a lot of hooligans.
Yeah, about 90% of Hill Valley thus far. It's a little disturbing.
Okay, mental achievement meter.
This thing reads Emmett's mind maps.
Apa ini mind map printer?
According to Emmett, this thing prints out mind maps.
Kenapa kita nggak taruh aja salah satu? Okay.
I don't want to get that covered in any messy oil. If I'm gonna take Emmett's mind map, I better replace it with another one.
I know.
That doesn't need cleaning.
Coba kita exit dulu deh.
What?
I was just thinking about the future. All that talk about Edna's grandfather made me realize something.
Please let it be something about lightning.
Life can be short, sometimes brutally so. So why not seize the day and grab your happiness while you can?
I'm not sure I like where this is going.
I was saving this for next Valentine's Day, but why should I? I know what I want.
Emmett, no.
I'm gonna ask Edna to marry me. Right now.
No.
Oh,
No.
Right. I'll wait until tonight at the expo. It'll be much more romantic that way.
Yep.
Just think. By this time tomorrow, Edna and I will be engaged and will be the toast of the scientific community. And I owe it all to you.
You're welcome.
Lu bakal makasih nanti, coy.
No!
Coba kita ke exit dulu, gue nggak tahu nih harus ngapain.
Hey, Emmett, I've got to go out for a while.
I thought Edna sent you to make sure I wasn't getting distracted.
Oh, you'll be fine.
Oke, gua dapat beberapa ini dari Ian mungkin.
It'll be safe in there.
I think.
I don't want to get that covered in any messy oil.
Oke, oh, udah kebuka nih salah satu. Volcano.
That volcano looks a lot like the one I did for my 7th grade science fair.
Apa ada tombol di sini? Oh, yep.
Times may be hard in Hill Valley, but our present worries fade into insignificance when we ponder our Pleistocene past. Is the wolf knocking at your door? Be glad he's not a Tyrannosaurus, king of the ancient lizards. And if you find yourself drowning in debt, well, you could be drowning in something a whole lot stickier, like the Hill Valley tar pits. This peek into the distant past is brought to you by Lamont's House of Urban, reminding you fur is forever.
Fur is forever. Main FI.
I don't want to get that covered in any messy oil.
Terus gue harus apa? Hints? Come on, hints. Substance. Force. What kind of force?
Doc said to tell him when the light on his diagnostic thingy went green. Nope, no green light yet. Emmett's formula, still as good as new. Never know when I might need to get some sticky substances out of some clothes.
Bulu-bulu, di mana bulu-bulu? Oh. Tar Etna kah?
Can I talk to you a minute, Miss Strickland?
Surely. Excuse us a moment.
It's like this.
Okay.
I found out about Trixie Trotter.
Yes?
Apparently they made her some sort of queen of the festival. Techne, the muse of progress.
They didn't. Well, they said this expo would give Hill Valley a reputation. I didn't realize this is what they meant.
What have you got against Trixie?
It's the idea of it, allowing our city to be represented by a woman like that. I won't stand for it. As a socially conscious citizen, I demand you discharge that muse.
Trixie? What's wrong with her?
Oh, she's hardly qualified for an honorific post at a public event.
Look, lady, she fits the costume. She's an American citizen, and she managed to memorize all her lines. What more qualifications do you want?
Oh, these people are impossible.
You want to get...
Why do you want to get Trixie fired?
One simply can't allow women like that to attain positions of respect in society. It creates a very bad precedent for the future.
Does it?
But try telling it to this poor sap. She's got him completely steamrolled. That's how they operate.
Is it?
Still, I could get her discharged if I had the goods on her. No doubt a woman like that has left a trail of scandal, and I'd find it if I were still a reporter. But I haven't got time to do the legwork now. I'm too busy with Emmett and his invention.
Apa ini heartbeat?
So you wouldn't hesitate to get Trixie fired from her job?
If I had the goods on her. She's obviously got her employer completely bamboozled. The only way to snap him out of his spell would be to show him something really shocking.
Oke.
That's all the questions I got.
Very well, then.
Gue bingung sama ini. Oke. Cue ball. Where is cue ball? Oh, there you are, brother. No. I don't want to talk to you. Cue ball.
It's not as nice as my truck back in '86. Jeez, I hope I still have a truck back in '86.
Okay, cue ball.
Hey, pal.
Oh, geez, this guy again.
Funny, I was gonna say the same thing. Shouldn't you be in jail with the rest of kids' gang?
I was, but then an opportunity availed itself and I
sang like a canary.
I prefer to think of it as exhibiting an admirable sense of self-preservation.
Okay. Will you be playing piano for Trixie later?
Nah.
Why not?
Cause little Miss Goody Two-Shoes thinks she's too respectable for cue ball these days.
Okay.
You seem kind of angry about Trixie.
Angry? Listen, kid, me and Trixie go way back. I know stuff about her that even kid doesn't know. Stuff that'd curl your socks.
Really?
Oh, yeah. And now to see her flouncing around the place, making like her stink don't smell, it just cheeses me off, you know?
Okay.
Have you heard from Kid lately?
We're not exactly on speaking terms these days, on account of our varying degrees of incarceration.
So what's so, toe-curling about Trixie's past?
Yeah, like I'm gonna tell you.
Oh, come on.
No.
Tell you what, I'll tell you something embarrassing about me first.
Like what?
Came on to me. My mom saw me in my underwear. My mom came on to me, really?
Well, under the influence of alcohol, my mom made a pass at me.
Ooh. All right, Junior, you win. That was pretty embarrassing. Almost as embarrassing as this.
Is that Trixie?
Yep.
She's not wearing much.
No kidding. She did a lot of these artistic postcards a few years ago. I got a whole set of them.
Can I, have one?
I don't know. You ain't gonna do nothing bad with it, are you?
Hey, I promise. I'll only use it for the greater good.
Wow. Okay.
Okay, what are you hauling here?
What kind of stuff have they got you hauling here?
How the heck would I know? Electro this, robo that, dynamo the other. It's all Greek to me.
Okay.
Hey, what's with your teeth?
My teeth?
Yeah, they're green.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Seriously, man, what's going on with your teeth?
It's nothing. Nothing. Oh, crap.
What's wrong?
It's these.
Dr. Frinkle's algae cakes?
A crate of them fell off the truck while I was unloading it, and I just can't stop eating them. How was I to know they'd turn my teeth green?
Well, the algae part might have been a clue.
Please don't rat me out to Artie, okay? I really need this job.
No problem, but you better let me keep the cakes.
Sure thing, pal.
Alright.
Hang loose, pal.
You talk funny, mister.
Algia cakes yang bisa diganti. Mungkin kita bisa bersihin pakai ini giginya. No.
That doesn't need cleaning.
Cue. No.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, good. He's back.
Exit.
Stay out of trouble, cue ball.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Cue ball. Spray bottle.
I don't see any stains on him.
Oh, come on.
To all who approach these hallowed halls. What's cooking?
Ideas. Up here.
What's the with you with this expo? I'm glad you and RT are happy. No, nggak ada. Okay.
Look, my friend Emmett really needs help.
The one who's going out with Edna Strickland? You're darn right he needs help.
I'm not asking you to actually seduce him. Just make her think that you two have a thing going. It'll drive her crazy.
I guess it would.
So...
I wouldn't do that to another girl unless I was good and mad at her. And besides, it might tarnish my image as a muse.
Okay.
See you, Trixie.
Don't be a stranger.
Gua tahu gua harus ngapain. Sepertinya, Tracy.
How about an algae cake?
One doesn't normally think of algae as a dessert item, but, what the hell? Well, it's got a very, unique flavor.
Maybe a fart flavor. Oke, kita buat Edna mencat si ini.
Can I talk to you a minute, Miss Strickland?
Surely. Excuse us a moment.
It's like this.
Magic magnet.
So you wouldn't hesitate to get Trixie fired from her job?
If I had the goods on her. She's obviously got her employer completely bamboozled. The only way to snap him out of his spell would be to show him something really shocking.
Okay.
That's all the questions I got.
Very well then.
Maybe gua harus ngasih fotonya ini. Ayo kasih fotonya, Edna.
You might want to take a look at this.
Okay.
Why in the world would I be interested in... Oh, what have we here? Oh, sir! Mr. McFly! It appears your muse has been inspiring more
Ednanya hilang
than
ya.
progress.
Trixie? Oh, no. What are you doing with a dirty postcard?
What is she doing in a dirty postcard? I swear, Mr. McFly, if that doesn't convince you that Trixie Trotter is unfit to represent Hill
I
Valley...
don't need you to lecture me about who I can or can't hire, Miss Strickland. Trixie's darn good at what she does. I don't care if she was once the winsome wench of Winnipeg. Her past doesn't matter to... Trixie?
What is it, Artie?
You know I don't like to pry, but what state did you grow up in?
Province, Manitoba. Why?
Not even an American.
See, darling, the charter specifically states that the Expo's hostess must be a U.S. citizen, so if you're really a Canadian...
I'm being fired? You're firing me?
I don't want to.
Here, take it back.
Well, I'm glad somebody's listening to reason.
Gue sebenarnya nggak suka kayak gini.
Let's talk.
Okay. Okay.
Trixie?
I'll do it. I'll make that blue-nosed bitty eat her heart out.
That's great. I got it all planned out. When Emmett shows
But
up...
we gotta do it my way.
Huh?
I'm no good with improvising, and I ain't gonna memorize no lines. But I was in this play once. The Parlourmaid's Predicament. I figure I could lift a scene from that.
Okay.
Only, I need a few props.
Why am I not surprised?
Some furs, a big diamond. It doesn't have to be real, understand?
That makes it easier.
And something from this friend of yours, Emmett. Has he got a photo album?
I don't know. Probably.
Better bring it to me.
Furs, a diamond, and Emmett's photo album. And then?
Sit back and watch the fur fly.
Oke, gue punya. Gue punya ML album. Please Don't move,
I
Trixie.
brought Emmett's photo album like you asked.
Let's see. Gee, he's not bad looking. In an egghead kind of way.
Remember, I don't want you seducing him for real.
I ain't a cradle robber, kiddo. How about the furs and the diamond?
I'll get him to you.
Oke, kayaknya gue perlu sesuatu. Diamond, diorama, Vulcan.
That volcano looks a lot like the one I did for my 7th grade science fair.
Oke, diorama, coba kita lihat.
Press button to experience Hill Valley's primeval past. Okay, if this dinosaur is called a Tanninosaurus, I'm gonna... Oh, whew.
Oke, gue harus apa lagi? Gue nggak tahu. Atau McFly?
Hi, Artie. Go on. Call me Grandpa.
Huh? Right, so, Grandpa...
Keep your
Why'd you have to go and fire Trixie?
You think I wanted to? It's illegal for me to knowingly hire a Canadian for the job, and I don't want to be in trouble with the law again.
Oke. Kayaknya nggak ada yang bisa kita omongin.
That's all for now.
Over and out.
Diamond, where's I get diamond, bro? Oke, coba kita lihat. These diamond-shaped objects were in front of the high school, okay? Oh, I get it. Gue tahu di mana diamondnya. Cuma force-nya ini gue bingung. Ah.
Nice rock. But I can't reach it.
Kayaknya gue pencetin dulu.
And after the rain, what else? An artificial rainbow, reassuring all the good people of Hill Valley that their needs are taken care of, and life is sweet.
Nice rock.
Lah.
But I can't reach it.
Tadi udah.
And after the rain, what else? An artificial rainbow,
Kenapa harus
reassuring
muter
all
sih?
the good people of Hill
Nice
Valley
rock.
that their needs are
But I
taken care
can't
of,
reach it.
and life is sweet.
Oke, sure head.
Wonder if that has a massage setting.
Agricultural advances will make it a breeze to feed our burgeoning population. Tired of waiting for Mother Nature to do her job? Just press a button. Presto!
Wonder if that
An
has a massage
artificial
setting.
rainstorm drenches the valley's thirsty crops.
Apa itu? Tadi ada yang bersinar? No, lavender. Ketemu sih diamondnya, cuma caranya gimana gitu loh.
Agricultural advances will make it a breeze to feed our burgeoning population. Of course, tired of waiting for Mother Nature to do her job? The fresh air, occasionally looks bright for a fair much than a pleasure ride. The show is going to be years into the future for a peek at Hill Valley circa 1981. Courtesy of Hal's Hardware and the collective imagination of mankind. Could this be our venerable town square? Yes, indeed. Though the form looks strange and new, the function remains the same as ever.
Voila.
But where are all the
Say,
people?
pretty snazzy
Why,
for a
they're
phony rock.
underground. A
keep that
network
up,
of
I may
burrows
take a real
extends
shine
a
to
mile
ya.
into the earth,
I'd rather you
giving
take a
future
fake
Hill
shine to
Valley's
Emmett.
10 million
working on
citizens
it.
plenty of space to
Now
work,
bring me those
play,
furs, and we'll be in
raise
business.
their families.
Hi, Trix.
Oh, hiya, kiddo. Say, wouldn't it be easiest if I just march up to that Strickland dame and give her a smack in the puss?
Well, it would be fun to watch, but it wouldn't get her to break up with my friend Emmett.
Oh, right.
So, you got everything you need for your big scene?
I'm working on it. Now bring me those furs, and we'll be in business.
Nah, force-nya itu di mana gitu loh, maksud gua. Gua tahu sih ini gua harus gua pakai gitu loh.
That
Volcano.
doesn't need cleaning.
Furs itu kan artinya bulu kan? Yang gue tahu sebulu. Dolerian. Oh, mungkin gue harus ngomong sama
I see. Well,
Doc.
you certainly.
Hey, Doc. I mean, Mr. Sagan.
Excuse me a moment, Miss Strickland. I've got her neutralized for the moment. How's the plan proceeding on your end?
About that gizmo you've got hooked up to the DeLorean?
The chronometric analyzer?
Yeah, the light's still red.
The analysis can take a while. Be sure to let me know when the light turns green, and I'll take her out for another test run.
About Edna.
It's about Edna.
Don't worry, she's not going anywhere right now.
That's good, but... What are you two talking about anyway?
It's a private matter. I promised I would keep it between us, for the present.
She isn't starting to get under your skin, is she?
Heavens no. The memory of her older self wheeling me into the reconditioning chamber is just too strong. The younger version is decidedly more attractive, though.
Speaking of.
On another subject.
Less distasteful, I hope.
But the younger you and Edna. I never look.
Is it true that you only had eyes for Edna?
At that time, I'm afraid so. I always tended to idealize the opposite sex. I was educated in a boys' school, and Jules Verne was always a little sketchy with female characters.
We haven't got time for a therapy session, Doc. Edna made a point of saying that teenage you looked great in her grandfather's suit.
I did cut a fine figure in that suit. She hated it when I got it dirty.
I know, but how? You have the...
Maybe I could talk teenage you into losing the suit.
I doubt it. I knew how much that suit meant to Edna, and at that time my only desire was to please her.
Okay.
Was Edna right when she said you had a virtuous brain?
I do indeed. No criminal tendencies whatsoever. Solid citizen through and through. That's how I was able to go so far in politics.
Yeah, I'm starting to miss Kid Tannen.
Okay.
Horrible news, Doc. Emmett's gonna ask Edna to marry him tonight.
But that's not how it happened. She didn't get me to propose until much later, that night at the lake.
Something I said must have caused him to move up the timetable.
Great Scott! This time travel business is trickier than I imagined.
Okay. Nggak lagi kayaknya bisa kita omongin. Mungkin iPhone display battle, okay?
I swiped this from Emmett's, your lab.
My
It's
anti-stick, anti-stain formula. I remember it well. I had high hopes for that concoction, until I discovered that it decays into a cloth-shredding enzyme after 12 hours.
That's what your younger self said.
Okay, what's the expo all about?
Dad never told me about a Hill Valley Expo.
It was Mayor Thomas's idea. He had visions of Hill Valley becoming a magnet for big investors in the technology sector. But the venture folded after the third year when the influenza exhibit leaked into the concession stand.
Oh.
Oke, mungkin kita exit dulu. Gua nggak tahu nih gimana cara ngedapetin view-nya gitu. Atau mungkin gue bisa ngecoh dengan oil guy. Please give me something.
That's not the person I want to get messy.
Okay, hits. Come on, give me something. Yep. Gue tahu. Cuma cara ngecoh si guy-nya itu gimana, yang orang yang di depan pintunya itu loh. Outside the high school. Okay. Not far outside. Okay, in here. The view. Come on. Kemudian coba kita lihat dulu.
Nope, no green light yet.
Kemana ya? Gue bingung jadinya. Ada tikus di sini. Caveman. Oh, got it. Alhamdulillah.
It's a good thing I did this before Emmett's 12-hour time limit, or the cleanser might have dissolved the fur. Let's slip out of those furs, shall we?
Okay. I get it. This Trixie.
Hi, Trix.
Oh, hiya, kiddo. Say, wouldn't it be easiest if I just march up to that Strickland dame and give her a smack in the puss?
Well, it would be fun to watch, but it wouldn't get her to break up with my friend Emmett.
Oh, right.
So, you got everything you need for your big scene?
I'm working on it. Now bring me those furs and we'll be in business.
Oke, gue dapat Trixie. Main stall.
Hey, Trixie. Are these furs good enough?
Well, they're a little ratty, but they'll work.
So, you got everything you need for your big scene?
Everything except for your friend.
Emmett Brown, redheaded guy about yay high. He'll be the one with Edna Strickland.
Not for long, he won't.
Great.
Oke, sekarang apa? Gua nggak tahu. Udah. Lalu kayaknya gue perlu ke si Emmet lagi. Kayaknya ya. Ntar kayaknya gue harus nyimpen itu di sono dah. Nyimpen ininya di mobil.
I don't want to get that covered in any messy oil.
Oke, mungkin... Oh iya. Kenapa gue nggak kepikiran ngasih kue ke si Edna? Oke. Edna?
How about an algae cake?
Don't mind if I do. Not bad. Algae, you say? I'm going to suggest that they add that to the menu at the orphanage. And
Oh.
you're firm in your intentions?
I am.
Then that's that. And yet, I can't help feeling I can talk to you.
How about an algae cake?
Guess I am feeling a bit peckish. Where the hell did you get that crap?
The expo. How about an algae cake?
Much obliged.
Gigi si Edna jadi hijau sih.
That was different.
Oke, kita buat sebuah gigi warna hijau di sini. Jahat banget gue, sumpah. Jahat. Dok.
How about an algae cake?
That tastes exactly like the sludge that Edna was pumping into me back in the Citizen Plus ward.
What? Oke, gigi semua orang hijau. Gua coba ke si ini ya. coba ke si Emmet.
How's it hanging, Emmett?
No time for small talk. I've got machines to tune and mind maps to sort.
Oke, sekarang masalahnya adalah gimana cara ngubah si Emmet jadi jahat. Kelihatan jahat, sebenarnya dia nggak jahat gitu kan. Hints. Well done, the Emmet mind maps show him to be a model student after all. Maybe if he were the test, it would come. Oke. Cara meyakinkan Emmet untuk retest otaknya gimana gitu loh. Oke. Ini apa?
Nothing happened.
Well, that button advances the slides during the mind mapping test. It only works while the test is running.
Oke.
According to Emmett, this thing prints out mind maps.
Mungkin, oh ya Emmet, gua tawarin kue dulu.
Hey, Emmett, need a snack?
Desperately. What is it?
Some sort of algae cake. It's supposed to be nutritious.
Oh, I've heard of these. They better be really nutritious.
I see.
Emmett?
Yeah?
Retest.
Could you tell me how this mental alignment meter works again?
Of course. Now, pay attention. Subjects put on the mind mapping helmet, which I activate with this radio switch.
Check.
The subject is then exposed to a series of visual stimuli provoking positive, negative, or indifferent reactions that are recorded by the mind map printer.
Right.
Once a mind map is completed, it can be inserted into the mental alignment meter to pronounce judgment on the subject's mental state.
Okay, I think I got it.
Gua ngerti.
You get back to work. We'll catch up later.
Thanks.
Harusnya gue nyalain dulu. Gue ngerti.
This thing reads Emmett's mind maps.
No. Please. Oke. Oke. Fish tank, no. Fish tank Velvy.
Ew.
Oke. Generator.
No!
According to Emmett, this thing prints out mind maps.
Oke, apalagi? Oh. Algae cakes.
Want an algae cake?
Sure.
Oke, foto.
It's a picture of Edna. Since Emmett's got the hots for her, I guess she's supposed to provoke a positive response.
Matiinnya gimana matiinnya? No. Exit. Oke, mind map printer.
According to Emmett, this thing prints out mind maps. Looks like you got a lot of hooligans.
Yeah, about 90% of Hill Valley thus far. It's a little disturbing.
Nah, sekarang gue harus apa gitu loh? No, we could play. Come on. Oh, berarti gue harus ganti fotonya dia. Tahu dulu, generatornya di mana? Yang menunjukkan gambarnya itu, tahu dulu. Kita ulang lagi dari awal kayaknya ini. Mind map, record player. How
It's a
to?
picture of Edna. Since Emmett's got the hots for her, I guess she's supposed to provoke a positive response.
Cara ngubah ini Edna-nya gimana? Generator udah. Oh, oil. Maybe with oil.
I don't want to get that covered in any messy oil.
Hands, please. Emmet stew, the olives and the record player, the bacteria record player. Okay. Okay, man, Emmett's map.
If I'm gonna take Emmett's mind map, I better replace it with another one. Tannen's mind map. If Emmett's map looked like this, I bet Edna wouldn't think he's such a model citizen.
Gue tahu kok.
Careful, don't let all the flavor escape.
Oke. Yang gue perlukan katanya itu stew record player. Oh, oke. No, algae.
Another cake?
Normally I wouldn't, but my stew's not ready yet.
Okay, record the player.
Ah, that's the stuff.
They say I'm crazy, got no sense, but I don't care. They may or may not mean offense, but I don't care. See, I'm sort of
Apalagi?
independent. I am my own superintendent. My star is
The bacteria tank and the Jacob's leader.
That's why I don't care. I don't care. I don't care what people think of me. I'm happy-go-lucky and say I am plucky, so jolly and
Hey there, you stinky little bacteria.
I don't care. I don't care if I
Ooh.
do get the mean and stony stare. If I'm never successful, it won't be too stressful, 'cause I don't care.
When this is all over, I better make sure to get Emmett's photo album back to him.
Say I'm crazy, got no sense, but I don't care. They may or may not mean offense,
Okay.
but I don't care.
This thing reads Emmett's mind
See,
maps.
I'm sort of independent. I am my own superintendent. My star is
According to Emmett, this thing prints out mind maps.
I don't care.
Iya, gue tahu.
I don't care what people think of me. I'm happy-go-lucky and say I am plucky, so jolly and carefree. I don't care. I don't care
Okay.
if I do get the mean and stony stare.
Emmett,
What?
your jacket's got a little,
Oh, no worries.
Oh, come on, Emmet.
Emmett?
Yeah? Hey, how'd my mind map test get activated?
But I don't care. You see, I'm sort of independent. I am my own superintendent. My star is
Gue agak sedikit bingung di sini.
That's why I don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
You get back to work. We'll catch up later.
Thanks.
Hands dong, come on.
Go-lucky and say I am plucky, so jolly and carefree. I
Jacob's leader to perform the positive and the negative reaction to Emmett. Jacob's leader? What's Jacob's leader?
Emmett?
Yeah?
Coba mungkin gue tanya sekali lagi.
Could you tell me how this mental alignment meter works again?
Of course. Now, pay attention. Subjects put on the mind mapping helmet, which I activate with this radio switch.
Check.
The subject is then exposed to a series of visual stimuli provoking positive, negative, or indifferent reactions that are recorded by the mind map printer.
Right.
Once a mind map is completed, it can be inserted into the mental alignment meter to pronounce judgment on the subject's mental state.
Okay, I think I got it.
Gua ngerti.
You get back to work. We'll catch up later.
Thanks.
Coba cara itunya gimana? Cara ngubah steel pot? No, steel pot, no. Gue tahu nyala. Cuma untuk ngubah itunya gimana gitu loh.
According to Emmett, this thing prints out mind maps.
I know. Stack of the mind maps.
Looks like you got a lot of hooligans.
Yeah, about 90% of Hill Valley thus far. It's a little disturbing.
Oh, come on. Can I give it to Emmett? Please. Please.
Nah.
Ikut. Kita bikin muter-muter sih. Mati. Aduh, gue stuck. Sumpah gue stuck. Gue gak tahu. Gue udah ngeliat hints pun gak ini gitu.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so too. Kita lihat.
I'd swap Tannen's card with Emmett's, but it's got Tannen's name on it. I'll just have to generate a new mind map for Emmett.
How? Okay. Oke. Ada tombol lagi di situ ternyata. Oke, sekali lagi. No. It's positive. Apa ini coba?
Hey, I remember that picture from Edna's apartment in 1986. It's a kid and a relative of Edna, so it's probably a positive figure.
Yep. I think... No, it's like... something in here. Okay. Oh, but that was Trixie. Gue nggak pasang enggak deh.
If I'm gonna take Emmett's mind map, I better replace it with another one.
Tapi dulu. Gue pasang nggak? Gue harus kayaknya sekali lagi tes. Sekali lagi tes. Gue baru tahu.
Let's try this again.
Yup. Try again. Come on. Oke, kita buat sesuatu yang negatif untuk Emmett. Sorry, Emmett.
Ew.
Oke, Emmett. Kita coba ini. Oh, come on. Oke. Nah. Salah pencet. Slide. Oke, keep in the Emmet. Oke. Oke, apalagi yang bisa bikin dia enak? Oh, algae. Oke.
Another cake?
Normally I wouldn't, but my stew's not ready yet. Oh. Oh. Ew.
Oke, udah banyak negatif ya gua rasa. Oh, no stew pot. Oke. Oke, satu kali lagi. Gua rasa. Damn. The photo, no. Oke. Oke, gua rasa saatnya gua make ini ke sini untuk tahu hasilnya.
That's not a great reading, but if I really want to get Emmett in trouble, I better aim for the bottom.
Gitu ya. Oke, exit. Itu yang mana ya? Kartunya itu. Apa hilang?
This thing reads Emmett's mind maps.
Oh, come on. Sekali lagi tuh gua kayak gitu. Males deh gue sumpah.
This button only works while the mind map test is active.
Oke. Kok susah banget yang ini ya, sumpah.
Ew.
Oke, Emmet, I know you generator. Lagi. Oke. Gua nggak tahu apa yang salah gitu loh. It's at night thing. Oke, slide. No, please. Oke. Mungkin ya, mungkin. Dan gue kasih ini.
Another cake?
Normally I wouldn't, but my stew's not ready yet.
Coba sebentar gue ngeliat internet karena gue jujur udah stuck banget. Gue nggak tahu, gue males nanti ngulang-ngulang lagi. Lebih baik gue ngeliat internet. Oke? Gue nyari di internet tapi banyak yang gue bikin bingung. Tapi gue coba slide. Kita coba lagi. Oke. Pot of Edna.
It's a picture of Edna. Since Emmett's got the hots for her, I guess she's supposed to provoke a positive response.
Oke. Berarti generator. Nah, gue lagi nyoba lagi. Gue nggak tahu nih. Aduh. Slide advance. Oke. Oke, John Wilkes. Oh.
Wait, I know that. That's John Wilkes Booth, the guy that shot Lincoln. So I guess he's supposed to be a negative figure.
Oh, gue ngerti. Gue harus bikin dia positif. Gue pikir positif.
That smells good.
Oke. Gue ngerti sekarang. Ternyata itunya ada di gambarnya itu loh. No.
Ew.
Oke, dia kan selalu polisi. Jadi kita harus bikin dia senang sama penjahat gitu. Sumpah jahat banget. Yap. Oke. Oke, kita lihat. Oh, Tenant gue udah yakin kayaknya dia positif sama orang ini.
I don't know who that is, but he's clearly a Tannen, so I guess he's a negative figure.
Negative figure, I think kita gunakan ini aja dulu, Archicakes. No. Jangan. Stipot.
Maybe not.
I know. Kita pakai ini.
That smells good.
Because no. Because by no. Events, okay. No. Don't do that. Sorry. Valve.
Ew.
Oke, setrum. Kita buat dia berpikir negatif. Sumpah jahat banget sih sebenarnya ini kayak gini. Cuma ini demi masa depannya gitu loh. Oke. Ah. Yang terakhir kita harus kasih dia record player.
Oh.
Mm-mm.
Trixie, I don't think Edna approves of her, so I guess she's a negative figure.
Yep, I think. Okay. Uh-oh. What happened?
Hey, Emmett, I think your mind map test is broken.
Oh, well, that switch just keeps soaring out on
Berhasil
me.
juga gua,
No time to
sumpah.
fix it now. I'll have to take care of it at the expo.
Looks like I'm not going to be doing any more mind maps. I guess I'll test this out and hope for the best.
Okay. Mind map.
Bingo! Now Emmett's mind map is as bad as Tannen's. Now all I have to do is swap this out with Emmett's original mind map and Emmett's own machine will do him in.
Oke. Sorry Emmet. Ini untuk kebaikan lo juga gitu loh.
Okay, Emmett. Get ready to meet the new you.
Hey!
What?
I almost left behind my mind map card.
Kaget gua.
We're gonna show it off at the expo as a rare example of a model citizen. Edna kill me if I forgot that.
She might kill you anyway when she gets a look at that mind map. Once Emmett gets to the expo, I'll try to figure out how to get him to put his card in the mental alignment meter. But for now, I better concentrate on making Emmett a slob.
Pakai apa ya? Berarti kita exit. Dulu.
Emmett?
Yeah?
What with new clothes? You can, okay?
You can't marry Edna.
Why not?
Okay.
I just don't think Edna will make you happy in the long run.
Well, she makes me happy now, and that's what counts. And as for the future, well, the future isn't written yet.
You better hope it isn't. There's someone better out there. Trust me.
I know you mean well, but look at me. I'm an awkward teenager with poor social skills and a predilection for prattling on about obscure scientific minutiae. Frankly, it's a miracle that one woman has found me desirable. It could be decades before another one comes along.
You're too young.
You're too young to get married.
Nonsense. Back in the old country, a man my age already have 2 kids and a farm. Besides, what's the use of waiting when you're in love?
Okay. Forget it.
Let's just drop it.
Fine.
Okay.
You get back to work. We'll catch up later.
Thanks.
Kita coba exit. Saatnya to convince Edna, sorry, Edna. Gue nggak tahu apa lagi yang bakal menunggu gue di depan. Teka-teki apa lagi maksud gue? Yep. No. Oke. What did Emmett say about the Left spawn of the good ya after 12 out. Mana? Oh, berarti oke. Citizen Brown.
I need to talk to you.
Excuse me, my dear. Yes?
About my plan, I have gotten. Okay.
Good news. I think Trixie's gonna go along with my scheme.
Pursue whatever strategies you like, but please don't tell me the details.
Okay.
About that gizmo you've got hooked up to the DeLorean?
The chronometric analyzer?
Yeah, the light's gone green.
Wonderful. If the systems check out, I should be able to take it for another test run. I've got to run a short errand, Miss Strickland. I suggest you think about what I've been saying.
Okay.
Oh, I will.
When did you land this time?
9 hours and 37 minutes ago.
Ouch.
Frankly, it started to get a little difficult to avoid running into myself. Still, the time jump yielded some interesting new data on the flux field. I'll run some more tests and we'll see what we find.
Oke, gue udah ngelakuin itu, terus gue harus apa? Oke. Harus dikasih tahu lagi gitu. Alright. Okay. Too much
And that's when tragedy
puzzle.
entered my...
I need to talk to you.
Excuse me, my dear.
Not at all, Mr. Sagan. Take your time.
Much obliged, Miss Strickland. Yes?
About that gizmo you've got hooked up to the DeLorean?
The chronometric analyzer?
Yeah, what am I supposed to look for again?
A signal that it's done evaluating the time circuits. The analysis can take a while. Be sure to let me know when the light turns green, and I'll take her out for another test run.
Oke. Exit dulu. Apa sih kita bisa ngomong langsung itunya hijau kan? Atau kita bilang dulu? Kita lihat dulu maksudnya.
Nope, no green light yet. Nope, no green light yet.
I know, but how to... Come on. Talk to Doc.
Hey, Carl.
I'm sorry, Miss Strickland.
Call me Edna.
Your chronometer's gone green again.
Okay.
Excellent. Let's hope this time my test run is a success.
Sumpah.
I'm sorry to desert you again.
Yes, well, you've left me with plenty to think about.
Udah 12 jam.
Yeah, any luck this time?
Depends what you mean by luck. My arrival time was off again.
By how much?
8 hours this time. Gave me the chance to take in 3 showings of Frankenstein. Good movie. A bit implausible from a scientific perspective, but I can see how my younger self would have been mesmerized.
What about the DeLorean?
Oh, yes. I did get one critical piece of information. The chromium elements in my circuits became unstable during the temporal shift. I should replace them with titanium.
Great.
Now, unfortunately, titanium won't become commercially available till the Kroll process is perfected in 9 years.
9 years?
But there may be another solution. I'm going to fire up the chronometric analyzer again. Then, while I'm stalling in there, you can... Uh-oh. Where did it go?
The lab!
Uh-oh.
Better get down there before she makes the situation impossible. I'll tend to the DeLorean.
Age to perfection.
Oke.
Hey, Emmett, I'm back.
No, man. Come on. Done.
Oh my!
Di
You know,
episode
I
ini banyak yang
thought
bakal
you
gua
were coming
sensor.
down here to keep Emmett focused on his invention.
Oh, she is. But she's generously scheduled brief canoodling breaks every 45 minutes to keep my mind fresh.
Time's up, dear. Let's get back to work.
Shall we?
Now, Mr. Callahan, what can I do for you?
I left something in the lab. I need to talk to Emmett. Kosago wants to talk to you. Yep.
Mr. Sagan says he needs to talk to you back at the high school.
He does? Whatever for?
He says he's got a lead on the speakeasy arsonist.
He does he? Well, I'm not sure anyone cares about that old story anymore. But I suppose I could spare a few minutes in the service of solving a crime.
Okay.
Will you be all right without
job.
me, sweetheart?
It'll be tough, but I think I'll muddle through.
Try to keep him focused. He's so easily distracted.
Don't I wish?
Apalagi nih yang harus gue lakukan? Puzzle-nya banyak banget. Oke.
There it is. I've been looking all over for my portable anti-stick, anti-stain formula. Where'd you find it?
Out by the trash.
That's strange. I haven't been out there for hours. Oh well.
Are you gonna spray your jacket? It's looking a little dusty.
Not until it's really dirty. This cleanser doesn't grow on trees, you know. Well, some of the ingredients grow on trees, but the rest are synthesized polycarbonate
Really
detergent
dirty?
blends.
I can do that. I'll wait until you're at the expo to show Edna what a suit-destroying slob you can be.
Well, that's about it.
It is?
Yep. As soon as I get all this stuff loaded into the truck, I'll be ready for the expo. Want to lend me a hand?
How about I go tell Edna you're coming? I'll, get her ready for you to pop the question.
Good thinking. Go on ahead. I'll meet you there.
I really hope this works.
Sumpah udah berapa kali bolak-balik gue ini.
Marty!
Hi, Doc. Oh, okay.
What's all the hustle and bustle?
It's almost time for the opening ceremony.
Holy jeez, I better work fast. I think I got it all worked out. When it all comes together, Edna will think you're the worst guy in town. I just need a couple more pieces.
Well, don't go to too much trouble.
What do you mean? Oh.
You got
Edna to break things off?
Not exactly. You see, I've been mulling things over, and
You
in
still
the
love her.
timeline you're from.
The right timeline?
Yes, I've got a wife.
A great wife, Clara, and kids, and a dog, and a bitchin' time train,
And Edna? How does her story turn out? How does she end up?
Oh, well, Edna ends up...
Alone. Alone. Tell the truth, or not tell. Dua hal yang bisa gue lakukan adalah mengatakan kejujuran, atau gue nggak ngasih tahu sama sekali. Bohong lebih bahaya menurut gue. Katakan sejujurnya.
To be honest, she ends up kinda sad.
Sad?
She lives with some cats in a dinky little apartment, and she spends most of her time yelling out her window at people, and collecting newspapers, and living in the past.
I see. Perhaps we've been going about this problem the wrong way. Do we really have to completely obliterate my timeline so we can restore yours?
Doc?
Maybe we could have the best of both worlds. I could be with Edna, but it could be a little bit, more healthy.
Can you hear yourself? Do you know what you're saying? Let me remind you.
Okay.
Doc, she tried to erase your brain.
Oh, she was terrible, no argument. Horrible. But she started out with such pure intentions.
So did Nero. I don't believe this.
All I'm saying is, let's stop and take a breath. This elaborate plan to derail my younger self's love life, is the short-term misery worth the long-term gain? Maybe we can find a third way. One where everybody wins. What do you think?
No. No, sir. No.
No. I'm sorry, Doc. I can't go along with what you're saying. You don't belong with Edna.
So you're determined to break us up, in spite of my stated wishes?
Basically, yeah.
Then there's nothing left to say.
Where are you going?
Why should it matter to you? Aren't you planning on overriding me?
Oh, come on, Doc. Oh, come on, Doc. Don't be like that. Apa harus gue lakukan? Hints biar cepet deh. Sabi Emmet.
Hey, Emmett, what's keeping you?
Oh, hello, Harry. I guess I've got a mild case of stage fright. I'm about to play my big scene, you know? No telling how Edna's gonna react.
You've, got something on your suit.
Oh, so I have. Anti-stain formula, work your magic.
Emmett!
Just in the nick of time. Step back now. We're gonna need a little space here.
Oh, aren't you a vision? Like something that descended from the heavens.
Yes, I'm feeling a bit elevated at the moment. There's something I've just gotta ask you.
Wait, your tie's a bit crooked.
I've been holding it inside for weeks now, and I've simply gotta get it off my chest.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
My grandfather's suit!
My formula!
Oh.
Look! Turn your head! I'll be right back, and we can try this all over
And
again.
it's Lathrop Brown!
Huh?
Trixie Trotter! How do you know this woman?
I don't! I mean, I listened to some of her records, and I may have taken a picture or two of her, but I...
Go on! Deny to the world that you know me. Perhaps it is true, but I know you all too well.
What is going on here?
You rich boys are all alike. You think material possessions can compensate for a broken heart. Well, you can take back your furs, and take back this gaudy diamond,
Ouch!
too! I don't need your expensive presents. I need you. And more importantly, little Emmett Jr. needs you.
Well,
Edna,
don't Edna me. Apparently you are not the man I took you for.
But I am, see?
Kan
The
rusak
mental
mesinnya.
alignment meter proves it. I am the man you fell in love with.
Let me see that card.
Sorry, Emmett.
I
Uh-oh.
should have known. A degenerate criminal.
What?
Get out of my sight! I never want to see you again!
Kind of sad,
That
Doc.
was rough, Emmett. I'm sorry you had to go through it, but things are gonna be okay. You and me can... Emmett?
That went off great, huh?
Yeah. Maybe too great.
Jadi sedih gue ya, kenapa gitu.
Emmett!
Oh, come on, Emmett.
Emmett!
Go away.
Come on! Where are you? I'm sorry you had to go through that scene at the expo. Things didn't work out the way you expected, but everything's gonna turn out okay. See, I know how this story turns out, and...
The story is over.
Oh man, no, no, no. What are you doing, man? What the? Oh, come on, Emmett. Listen to me.
Listen to me, Emmett. Do exactly as I say. Don't do anything.
Why not? Listening to you has worked out so well for me thus far. They say I'm crazy, got no sense, but I don't care. They may or may not mean offense, but I don't care.
Stop!
What are you doing up here?
Don't jump!
I wasn't gonna jump.
Oh, okay.
Then what do you...
This is where I come when I want to think.
Oh.
When I want to be alone.
Oh.
Okay, and then.
Well, don't let me bother you. Go ahead and think.
Can't you take a hint? I don't want you here. I don't need you.
You don't know what you need.
And you do?
As a matter of fact, yeah. You need... to get your mind off your problems. Go see a movie. I hear Frankenstein's pretty good.
Frankenstein. I tell you that my very life force is drained away, and you want to talk about Hollywood monster movies.
It's a very inspirational monster movie.
Yep.
Especially the scene where they bring the monster to life. There's this big gurney that lifts him up into the air, and see, there's this wild storm going on, and lightning crashing everywhere. It's amazing. And you just gotta see it, Emmett. It'll change your life.
Look at my helmet. Which light is flashing?
Yellow.
Apathy. I don't care about movies. I don't care about anything anymore. And I never will.
Don't give me that. You care.
Yep.
You still care about inventing things.
Yeah.
Inventing is overrated. 99% hype, 10% fraud. Name one invention that ever did anybody any good.
How about...
Light above, the telephone, the car.
The automobile was a great invention, right? You love cars.
Yep.
Yes. If I'm lucky, I may be struck by one today.
The light
Think about Edison and the light bulb. That was a great invention.
Might have been. If there was anything in this miserable world worth illuminating.
Telepon.
The telephone. Think how that invention has revolutionized the whole world.
Yes. Now a person can be rejected long distance.
Help me out here.
You're getting on my nerves, Callahan. At least you would be if I still cared about anything.
Oh man, you care about the fasting. Okay.
We're all depending on you to pull it together. Why? You're gonna put Hill Valley on the map.
Oh, please. My greatest fear is that I'll end up frittering my life away in this miserable town.
Care about love.
Your heart's broken, I know. First breakup's a bitch, but you'll fall in love again, sooner or later. There's a woman waiting in the wings, and she's worth waiting for.
Spare me the platitudes. Now that Edna has turned my heart into a desiccated husk, I'm done with love. Forever.
You care about me.
Me! You care about me, Doc.
You?
Yeah.
You did this to me.
No.
Did what?
I was perfectly content drudging away in my dad's law office. You show up out of nowhere, get me all excited about inventing, and disappear. 2 months later, you show up again, you trick me into making a hero out of myself and getting involved with Edna Strickland. Then you appear a third time and pretend to be my friend just so you can yank the rug out from under me and send me sprawling into the dirt.
Okay, I can work with that.
I loathe you, Harry Callahan. Or is that even your real name?
No. No, yes, no.
Marty! My name is Marty.
Oh, so everything you've told me's been a lie.
More or less.
Why? Why did you ruin my life?
Edna was no good for you. She was leading you down the wrong path.
I see. You had my best interests at heart.
Yeah.
Just like my father.
But there's more to it, see?
Yep.
Your father doesn't know your true path.
And you do?
Yes!
How is it that I could create a mental alignment meter and yet fail to realize that you are completely delusional? Oh, what does it matter? The world is absurd.
No, I know exactly what I'm doing. See? I know this may sound crazy, but you gotta listen. In 1985, you're gonna invent a time machine.
You're right. It sounds crazy.
I'm just trying to explain where I'm coming from.
Okay.
I did it for fun.
You ruined my life for fun?
Yeah, that's how I get my kicks.
You bastard. And all that time you spent building up my dreams, telling me I was gonna be a great scientist.
Cheer up.
Don't stop dreaming. You are gonna be a great scientist.
Your flattery doesn't work anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, what a laugh. Dreams are only for people with guts enough to follow them.
You're saying I don't have guts?
You? Look at you.
What do you know? A person like you? You don't know the first thing about me. I have more dreams in my little finger than you'll ever have.
Hey, daydreams don't count.
Daydreams? That's what they said to Edison. That's what they said to Einstein. That's what they said to
Dr. Frankenstein?
Yeah, and look what they accomplished. I'm sick of people telling me what I can and can't do. First my father, then Edna, now you. Listen to me, good. From now on, I'm living my life my way. I'm taking my own advice and I'm following my own ideas. My ideas. Do you hear me? My ideas. Great Scott. I've got it.
Got what?
The solution. My invention. I know how to make it work.
Mental alignment meter?
No, my airborne personal transport device.
The rocket car?
Not rockets at all. That was my mistake. The basic idea was sound, but the propulsion system was unworkable. But the lightning. Suddenly the answer is clear. It came to me all at once, like
a bolt of lightning?
Exactly. Static electricity. Super ionized static electricity powering the asynchronous oscillation of frictionless plates inside the... What's this stupid thing doing on my head?
Emmett, you're you again.
Here I've been wasting my time with silly mind-reading tricks when there's serious science to be done. And the expo begins at 8.
Let's get the hell out of here before anything else happens.
What?
I said, let's get out of here before anything...
Oh! Okay. Save Emmett. Statue.
It's not going anywhere. Emmett!
What?
Can you climb up?
Can you climb up?
I'm afraid I can't find a convenient purchase for my upper limbs.
What?
No handhold.
Okay.
Got anything useful on you?
Only my wallet. Oh, and this portable anti-stick, anti-stain formula. Oops.
I'm sorry about you and Edna.
Water over the bridge. Now get me down from here.
Okay.
Got any ideas for me?
I think I used up my quota for the day.
Okay. Sorry.
I'm sorry I had to get you so upset. See, I figured you needed to...
Forget it! This isn't the time for long-winded explanations.
Oke, can you climb up? Nah, ini ada. Oke, nggak ada. Oke.
Hang in there.
Very funny.
Oke, rope.
I can't swing on it while it's still attached to the statue. I can't reach him. I can't swing on it while it's still attached to the statue. I can't swing on it while it's still attached to the statue.
Oke, statue.
It's not going anywhere.
Oh, taruh. Gua ambil ini.
Emmett's solution. This stuff's dangerous. Emmett's helmet. I don't think he needs it now. I can't undo the knot.
Rope, man.
This rope is made of solid hemp. I can't tear it loose.
Oke. I know. Hancurlah sudah. Oke. Rope.
I can't grab it from here.
Oh, come on. I'm stuck.
Should I go for help? Better not leave him.
I didn't talk to leave him.
It's not going anywhere.
Can you...
I don't think the spray would reach all the way over there.
Gimana caranya?
Hold on!
I wasn't planning on doing anything else.
Oke. Kok gua nggak bisa?
I still can't reach you.
Maybe you should employ centripetal force.
Gue udah coba loh. Brian, oke. Terus. Oke. Berhasil.
Gotcha.
Let's get out of here.
Your pants, they're stuck.
Do something before we're crushed.
Oke, statue.
What are you doing?
Trust me. Hold on.
What did you say your name was again?
Marty.
Marty? Thanks.
Don't mention it.
Tungsten. The catalyst will need to be made out of tungsten, given the temperature within the converter will no doubt be intense. We'll have to harvest the filaments from all the light bulbs in my house.
Your invention. You think you can finish it before the end of the expo?
Think? I've got to. My future depends on it.
Then let's go.
Of course, the oscillating plates will need to be calibrated precisely. Even the slightest misalignment could cause the magnetic field to fluctuate in intensity, leading to sudden shifts in polarity. The results could conceivably be catastrophic.
Who cares?
My thought exactly. Science should be messy and unpredictable, or else where's the fun of it?
Oh, Edna, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Edna.
Need a lift?
Mr. Sagan, got the kinks worked out of your car of the future?
Not all of them, but at least the DeLorean's mundane terrestrial functionality remains intact.
As usual, I have not the slightest idea what you're talking about. In fact, you remind me of someone I used to...
Ketawa lagi si Edna.
My dear, don't worry. I'm sure we'll all turn out well in the end.
Maybe for everyone else, but I suddenly feel very much like someone who's going to be alone and unloved for a very long time. Maybe I should get a cat.
Nonsense. I can state with nearly 100% certainty that you're going to have a long and fulfilling life.
How can you know that?
I think you'll find I know almost everything worth knowing about you and young Emmett. And his friends.
Oh.
Tell me, how much do you know about Harry Callahan?
Gue jadi berantem sama si dognya gitu loh. Oh my god.
I realized that it wasn't Edna that made my life miserable. It was science. She used my science to turn Hill Valley into a police state. And doesn't go through with a demonstration at the expo. His dreams of being a scientist will dim just enough for Edna to step back into his life and steer him down another path.
Oh, come on, Doc. Oh no, that's a bad. Oke, terima kasih yang nonton. Jangan lupa subscribe. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye bye.